Okay, these are the little flowers I'm going to show you how to make. I think they look a little bit like a carnation. So all you need is the Sizzix Tattered Florals die, and it's this one here that I used. So you need to cut 3 of these out, whatever colour you want. And you also need a 3/4 inch by 5 inch strip of the same cardstock. That's for the fringed centre. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is snip in between each petal all the way around. You need to do that for each layer. So once you've snipped all the in between each petal, you just need to ink the edges with some white ink, and all that does is soften the look of the flower. You also need to do that for the fringe section, just one side. Okay. So the next thing you need to do is just get a piece of foam or an upturned mouse mat. Just make sure it's thick enough. Now for each layer, all you need to do is just press into the edges of the petal and just rub into the center with an ordinary pen, the lid of a pen. Okay, I'm making the shake of that. So you're just cupping each petal. Just gives them more of a natural look. Okay, so you're just going to take a needle nose tweezers and pinch and twist twice on each individual petal all the way around, and for each of the 3 layers. This just adds a bit of definition and a little extra detail. Okay, so they should look like that. All we need to do now is just take your hole punch, make a little hole in the center of each layer, try and get it in the middle. Okay. Now the next thing you need to do is fringe your center. So this is the 5 inch by 3/4 inch strip of cardstock, and I inked the edge already with white ink, so all you need to do is snip in, not all the way, so and you just do that all the way along. I have one here already done. All you need to do now is just roll up your fringe center. I use a little quilling tool because it just makes it a little tighter. Okay, so just roll it all the way along. And when you get near the end, add a little bit of glue. And then remove your tool. I just use a little clip then just to keep it tight while it's drying. The other thing you need to do is snip between each petal just a tiny bit. It just makes it easier when you're pushing the fringe center through. don't snip too much though. Okay, so you need to do that for each layer. Okay, so you're just pushing the center up through the layer. So it should look like that. Okay. So then get a little bit of glue on your next layer. And just make sure the petals go in between the next layer. Just gives a more natural look. Just pushing through again. And do the same for the last layer. Okay, and just make sure your petals are evenly spread. So now you have your 3 layers on. You can open it at the center. And I put the first layer up just a little bit. And just space out the other ones. Just to add a bit of volume to the flower. And that's pretty much it. And you could experiment with more layers to make a bigger flower. And you could also maybe chalk the fringe center or ink the fringe center for a different look. So I hope you enjoyed that and have fun.